What it do, what it do. Welcome to another one over here, Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we are chopping this game over here, man. Had to tap into this one, man. Kind of surprised me, but not really. But it says 19 charged in alleged Mexican Mafia conspiracy to kill LA rap artists. Yeah, that's crazy. I was like, who is this? Who are they talking about? And I looked, and it's that Swifty blue dude, a Swifty blue guy, who's trying to rap. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get in the rap game or whatever. In the rap game, things like that, trying to get out there. And where I first heard about that Swifty blue dude was when he made an interview. Well, the reason I know he made an interview and basically was just talking about how, as a Mexican, that he wouldn't sign, or Mexicans in general aren't going to sign to a black label, a black ran label, and those Hispanics, they got those little differences when it comes to blacks, dealing with anything black. Oh, we're staying away from it. Oh, we're not going to honor it. No, And you see what's going on right now with the ICE and stuff, and then they'll try to, hey, black and brown should stick together. Come on, man. Enough. Anyway. But yeah, so that's how I found out about this cat right here. And, of course he got some backlash from it. Then you saw he made some videos where he was, handing out a couple of dollars to different kids in the community, some black and stuff like that. I mean, does it take you to be that type of person to show love when you see black people out showing love? I've seen plenty of times it'd be a Hispanic kid or a white kid or whatever, and they're showing love. It's not no funny business. Or I did something wrong to y'all, and now I gotta save face. I gotta go and show people on camera that, hey, look what I did. I gave this black person a couple of dollars. All right, cool, But anyway, so that's how I first heard about this cat. It was off in that mixture there. And I sort of did hear something like people was on his head and things like that. I'm not sure, but what it's saying here is that he allegedly, pissed off a member of the Mexican Mafia, and now they on his necklace, you know what I'm saying? And it got to the point them boys must have really been on him kind of hard, because it put out an article about it, and they yanked up 19 people who was attempting to take him out. He's crossed, some part of, that mafia, he crossed them somehow. And just because they took them down, I mean, he's still going to have to be careful out wherever he's at, moving around. Because if they own him, they own him until he get things right. If he can even get things right, which it don't seem like it. So he's kind of got a target on his back. And, you can't get out here in this world playing games and, you just got to treat everybody with respect, man, because it ain't no black people that's on this necklace, but his own people is on this necklace now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I wouldn't sign to a black label, all that old talk. Well, you sound like you got bigger fish to fry, and that's what that is, but, he kind of came off a little cocky about that, just like how they say the thing of, oh, blacks can't, if you're in prison, I seen, all blacks and Mexicans can't be in the same cell. Oh, they can't eat together and whoop-de-whoop-de and all this and that. And, you know what I'm saying? But then, this stuff going on right now, they talking about some black and brown unity. Where is that at, dude? Come on, man. Y'all want to basically shun us. But then, and y'all side with white people and everything. But then when the white people on y'all necklace, I guess y'all say, hey, they've done y'all wrong. So, hey, nah, what good is it going to do to help you when as soon as the coast is clear, you back on, against us. You back against me anyway. So now, they can have y'all for lunch at this point. Yeah. Just like that, man. Because it ain't, ain't all that being cool just so you won't look silly using the culture. gotta be, I know it started off with one thing, because like I say, the Mexican Mafia boy is on this necklace. But he's the one that's, like I say, it kind of goes back of how I got familiar with who he even is. It wasn't because of music. It was him saying how he, oh, wouldn't sign Black Label and all this and that and blah, blah, blah. And then he's sitting up there dressing like black people, talking like black people, slang like black people, trying to wear gold and grills. Come on, man, enough is enough. I think he even throws the N-word around. Oh, man, enough is enough, man. But that's how I'm familiar with that dude right there, right? And so, like I say, man, all this, so there is no. I mean, that's what's going on, man. It's y'all, ride with the oppressors. We don't. Like I say, y'all can battle it out together and see, where everything lands. I guess, at this point. Because we're different people. We come from different cultures and all that. All that, like I say, being cool just so because what you have, let's be honest, you got a lot of these people that's, Hispanic. What they'll do, normally they just have pure hate and, hate and hateful intentions when it comes to us. And, everything, want to use us, use our culture and everything. But when certain stuff is called out, you'll see them saying, "Oh, in Texas, we're not like that. Oh, we stick together." Oh, no, you don't. Guys are pretty much the same too. Thing is, in Texas, y'all try to use the culture down here that blacks like all that riding on swangers and stuff like that. If it hasn't started yet, at some point, it's just going to come a question: who started it? We all know who we saw doing it, black people. But watch what happens. Just because they started copying, they're going to try to say that they did. If they could take away credit from Screw, they would, but they can't. Let's be honest, you know what I'm saying? If they could, they would, man. And we've been so cool and like, okay, you're indulging in the culture, fine. Y'all gravy. But then y'all get mad, y'all throw the hard ER while using the N-word and just, we can't eat. Like, how we sharing all this culture with y'all? Y'all acting like us, dressing like us, use slang like us and all that. Then we go to the penitentiaries or wherever, and then you guys siding with the white people. Come on, fool. What? That is the biggest stab in the back to me. But anyway. Or just, that is the biggest traitor, Benedict Arnold type of stuff you can do. But hey, that's what's going down. But man, I'm surprised by this though, man. I'm not, but I am, because the Mexican Mafia boys are still on this cat back. We can't put a time on nobody, but he definitely gonna have to try to move smart, man. Anything can happen. He might be able to get out of it. This is going to be interesting to see. The thing of it is, it would be crazy to see, boom, they got him. They finally caught up with him and they got him. Cause they trying, but hell, they trying to get R. Kelly. They got Tory Lanez, people are, but hey, we'll see how things go from here. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Y'all think they gonna let off this cat here? Can he make things right? Or no, that's impossible. I mean, how y'all feel about him saying, we wouldn't sign to a black label and all that, but you indulging in the culture. That's like me getting into Mexican music, and I don't even know who you would want to talk to get kind of any fame off of doing Mexican music. That's like saying, I wouldn't want to sign with a Mexican label doing Mexican music. But, it is what it is. It is what it is. I ain't, got to harp on that, but we see where, when people talk like that, where their mind at. Especially certain groups of people who has a history, of wanting to be just like the white oppressor, or even worse in some cases, But anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. How y'all think this gonna turn out, man? It's another one over here, Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we chopping this game over here, man.